Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode here on the Oshay Duke Jackson main channel. I am your host, Oshay Duke Jackson. For those of you, uh, damn, I'm echoing. For those of you who are already in the chat, thank you for watching. Come in and like the video. For those of you who are watching the restream audience, thank you for also showing up here. Today we got a special guest on the show. He's a longtime subscriber. I think he's a moderator. Are you a moderator, Rob?
Yeah, I'm a moderator. Yep.
Moderator, yeah. He be in there every now and then. He be a busy dude. He's written for my website, www.negromanosphere.com. He is a sports blogger. He specializes in NBA news. He's done interviews with a lot of people. You know, he used to have like backstage passes to the Cleveland Cavaliers game. He did a really good interview last year with Michael Vick. So he's he was writing for many other big time sports blogs. But his Facebook is very entertaining nonetheless. And so I want to take the time to introduce to some and present to others. Most of you guys probably know who he is. This is Rob Parks. Most of y'all know who Rob is. I've done shows with him before, and he's active in the comment sections and stuff like that. What up, Rob?
Hey, what's up, fam? Man, I'm out here in St. Louis right now for work until next week. It's cold as hell outside, so just chilling and watching my Ohio State boys get spanked right now, man. So trying to keep an eye on that. We now 17-3, so
Okay.
doing that. About to do this show, talk about this topic, man. I had them going crazy on Facebook the other day.
Now,
So,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah. So had them going crazy on Facebook the other day. I let O'Shea introduce the topic because O'Shea thought it'd be a good idea we do this show, man, about the topic because it's a great topic, man.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let me ask you this. I mean, just kind of before we get into um the show, what drew you into? I know that you're not a YouTube creator, but what drew you into watching some of the content over in Black YouTube um and what do you do for? I mean, what drew you into your sports writing and stuff like that?
Well, for Black YouTube, I've always watched stuff on Black YouTube since since YouTube came out. Like, but it wasn't like it is now. And I told you, my dad got me hip to you in 2016
Okay.
because I went to my dad lives in Georgia, so I went to my dad's house and we talk about like black women and stuff like that, like stuff black men talk about. And he was like, "Man, you gotta check out this cat, Oshay Duke Jackson. He's hilarious." So we sat down and watched some videos. I was fucking crying, like, yeah, I was laughing my ass. I'm like, yeah, O'Shea the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I started watching O'Shea, and then we connected on Facebook, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? A couple interviews later, a couple years later, and then as far as the sports, man, I told you I grew up playing basketball, football. Um, always had a passion for sports. And then the writing, you know what I'm saying, that came along later. That's always been something I've been pretty good at. And I just had a couple people pull me aside, like a couple teachers, like kind of encouraged me to do so. So
Mhm.
one day I just started doing it on my own, and it grew from there. It grew it grew pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
But yeah, I just started doing it on my own. So I mean, anybody I suggest if you want to write, I mean, just do it on your own. Man. You can go on WordPress, um, start a blog, start plugging on your social media, get people to read it, and then they grow from there.
Let me ask you this about this post you put up the other day. I'm trying to find it on your page, for whatever reason I can't find it. What was the post, if you can sum it up, that you put on Facebook the other day?
Okay, so I mean, you guys, unless you guys are blind, you can see I'm light skinned. I'm a light skinned black male. So I said that, oh man, somebody said something to me crazy on Facebook that was dark skinned. I was like, yo, why dark skinned niggas always hating on light skinned niggas or throws like subtle shots of shade? Like, I'm like,
Mhm.
we all black at the end of the day. So everybody was laughing and commenting, and the post went crazy. That O'Shea saw it, was like, yo, let's do a show on that. I was like, bet. This is a good topic, like, and it's true. Like, in my case, I'm light skinned, dark skinned dudes my whole life have thrown like little subtle shots or shade toward me for like no reason. I'm like, yo, like we all black, bro. Like they gonna look at us, they gonna look at me and you as a black man at the end of the day. Anybody that's white.
Let me ask you this, because you brought this out on Facebook. Kind of talk to me about when you first started noticing that there was some kind of hatred coming from dark skinned dudes as you was coming up. When did you start to realize that this was like an issue?
I ain't noticed, man. I probably was 10,
Okay.
11, and it was just little stuff like, oh, you think you better because you think you get all the girls because you light skinned or little stupid ass shit like that. I'm like, what? Like, what that supposed to mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I was just born this way. I'm just living.
Okay.
Like, what's all the hate for? And then as I got older, it was just little stuff like that. Or like when I was in college, I went to a predominantly white college, Bowling Green State University in Ohio.
Okay.
So it's a lot of white girls. I mean, obviously, and maybe I have my dark skin friends that they'll be like, "Oh, you you can talk to white girls, man. I don't even know how to talk to white girls. I can't mess with white girls or date white girls." I'm like, bro, just go up and talk to her. Like, it don't matter that I'm light skinned or not. So little stuff like that. I mean, it's been a bunch of instances of my whole life, man.
Let me ask you this: as you were coming up, did you notice that black women treated you a lot better than most dark skinned guys because you were light skinned?
Oh, oh man.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes, man. Sometimes it depends on the girl, though. Some. You know what? O'Shea, some women to tell you they don't like light skinned dudes. They like dark skinned dudes. But you know what I always notice, like with women, like when I date black, cause I don't discriminate. Like I date all kind of women, but black women, they'll be like, man. Usually I don't date light skinned dudes, but I like you. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Um, little stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes it's preferential treatment from our women.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
In what ways?
I mean, like they make it easier for you to smash, easier for you to talk to them, easier for you to date them. It's not really hard to date them or to get to talk to them. I don't know.
Okay. So let me ask you this: based off of that and the other dudes who were maybe not as light as you, did you feel because of that a lot of guys were like, oh, okay, they was kind of hating on you because of this, or
Yeah, for sure, definitely, most definitely. Like it would never be like hate straight to my face. I mean, it'd be like little subtle shots, like little subtle jabs, but it'd be like more so behind my back, or I'll hear stuff like, "Oh, he think he better because he light skinned." Like, yo, like. But what's crazier? I think for black women, like for dark skinned women and light skinned women, I think it's even worse. More so for them because like we're at the end of the day we're men. Like it might be like little subtle shots, but it won't be like nothing too serious. Like we get over it and just go about our day. But for the women, like dark skinned women and light skinned women, like they really be beefing about that because they're vain and very superficial and they're all about looks anyway. So that's what I've noticed.
let me ask you this: what about white women? Right? Because you mentioned a situation where you went to Bowling Green State University. Is that where Roethlisberger went to? No,
Mm-mm.
no,
You
Roethlisberger.
know what? Roethlisberger went to Miami of Ohio.
Miami of Ohio. Okay, I know he
When I
went.
was a, when I was a, they were in our conference though, the MAC conference, Mid American Conference. So they
Okay.
played us. I was there. So I got to Bowling Green in '03. So winter of '03, they played us in the snow, and he tore us up. And I'm talking about this dude was slinging the ball all over the field in the snow. O'Shea, it was a blizzard. They still played the game, and he killed us. It was him. He was receiver was Ryan Robinson. He's from Toledo. Like this cat, he played in the league for like a hot second. And was in and out, but
Uh-huh.
Roethlisberger was the truth, man. He killed it.
Let me ask you about this because it seems like your friends also thought that you in college were preferred by white women as well and other races of women. So let me ask you this: do you think being light skinned has helped you date easier when it comes to non-black women?
You know what? I never thought about it, but I'm not gonna lie. Probably so. It probably helped me with non-black women.
Why do
Cause
you say that?
like I told you, like my dark skinned friends would be like, man, I just don't know what to say to white women. Like it's always awkward. I don't know how to interact around them. I'm like, just talk to her just like you talk to any other girl. Like, what's the problem?
Mhm.
Like, you just go up there and talk to her. Like, go sit by her in class. Like, Act like you copying off her work, like shit like that. Make her laugh. You get then you can get in. You can get in there. Like I mean, at the end of the day, women are women, man. I mean, I just don't get it. I just never really. I don't know. I just like women. Like if I see a woman I'm attracted to, I'm gonna go holler at her. But yeah, I think it helped me that I'm light skinned as far as non-black women. Not gonna lie.
Let me kind of talk about this. So it seems like in your situation, and shout out to Clutch, I'll read that in a minute. In your situation, being light skinned has helped you with black women. Being light skinned has helped you with non-black women. Now let's talk about light skinned women, other mulatto or other light skinned women like you. Has it helped you being light skinned?
Nah, you know what? I don't think so. Like now, my last two girlfriends happen to be light skinned.
Okay.
My last two actually like real relationships. I mean, I do my thing like outside of that, but my last two like real relationships was light. That I'm talking about. The second to last one was light as fuck. Like her mom is white, her dad is black, and then the last one is like Creole, so she light. And you know what? I looked at their last like boyfriends before me; they were all dark skinned dudes.
Okay.
So I was kind of like the exception to the rule. But I think with light skin, I think light skinned women prefer dark skinned men.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what I think.
Let me kind of get back to these subtle shots, and let me just say this real quick before I get to that. Shout out to Clutch. If you think dark skinned girls are against dark skinned men, light skinned biracial girls are outright hostile against light skinned biracial dudes. Shout out to Clutch. Let me talk about these subtle shots.
True.
What kind of subtle shots do dark skinned men throw towards you? Can you give me an example of what things
I
that
don't know. They be like, "Oh, you old light skinned ass nigga," or they won't say stuff like "you think you better." I think more so women say that to each other. That's dark and light, like "you think you better," but it just be like little stupid ass shit, like kind of try to act like they're joking, but you could tell the little undertone that they're not joking. So I called the nigga out on it, like nigga, like get the fuck out of here, bro.
do you
Like that's bullshit. Like we all black.
do you think that you like people don't like you have to prove that you're more black? Okay, like somebody like me, dark nigga features, African features, and shit like that, hella black. That people like somebody like you have to prove you're more loyal to the black race than me because of your skin color.
Nah, hell no, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I mean, you know what? And that goes like where you're from. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga from Cleveland, Ohio, bro. Like, I ain't never had to prove I'm black. I'm black. Like, I'm a nigga. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? But if I was from like, if I grew up around white people or if I was from like a white town, like, if I talk like super duper proper, I'm not saying I don't talk kind of proper now, but if I talk super duper proper, if I had like a white voice like Tiger Woods or something like that, then I would probably have to prove it. But I don't really think I've ever had to prove that I'm black in my life.
Let me ask you a few things because I've heard this from some women just kind of tell me about some of these stereotypes. Have you heard that light skinned men tend to be less masculine and more light skinned men are less masculine? Have you heard this from black women? Like they don't feel like they're as tough or as hard.
Yeah, I've heard that. But you know what? I'm 6'2", 240. Like I'm not no little dude. Like so I'm not in that masculine pretty boy, like soft, dainty dude. Like, nah.
Okay.
But I've heard women say that, like, yo, light skinned dudes soft or light skinned dudes is weak, or I need a dark skinned dude to protect me. I've heard all kind of shit like that.
What about this idea that light skinned men are not as good at sex? Dark skinned men are better lovers. I mean, have you heard that? I mean,
Yo, nah, I mean, not personally, because if I get her, I'm slaying her, man. I'm knocking it out. I'm in them guts, but I mean, you know what? Oh, I have heard that though.
okay.
I have heard that. I have heard like dark skinned men have bigger dicks than us and shit like that. Like, we throw all kind of stereotypes and shade to each other. Like, why is that, man? It's crazy.
Mhm.
But when a white person see you, they're not gonna look at. They're gonna look at me like, dude. I'm in a town called O'Fallon, Illinois, right now. 20 minutes from St. Louis. St. Louis is white as fuck.
Mhm.
They look at me. I walk in Target the other day. They look at me as just a nigga. Like I'm getting all kind of looks. So it don't matter if I'm light or dark. I'm getting the same look you would get, or the next dark skinned man would get. We all black, so I don't know. It just depends, man. But yeah, I have heard stuff like that, like the sex part. Just not personally.
Let me ask you this: in your employment and the opportunity that you feel that you've received, do
Uh
you
huh.
think that you're, being more closer, I guess, to say white than
Mm-hmm.
somebody like me, that
Mm-hmm.
employers maybe like, okay, he's more trustworthy
Yes. Yes.
because you're
Yes.
light?
Yes. Yes. I meant to bring that up to you earlier before we got on the air. I meant that I couldn't remember what point that you got it perfect on the nose. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that is true. Like that is true. Because I've had jobs. So when I used to work for the Cavs back in the day,
Okay.
I was the first black person to ever work in that department. It was called Sweet Sales and Service. So I was the first black person, and I was light skinned. And um, one of my bosses were in charge of like the ushers, the concierge on game days. So
Mhm.
one of them pulled me aside. He was light skinned too. He's an older cat. He'd been working with the Cavs since they were in Richfield in the '70s. He was like, "Look, yo, if you was dark skinned, you would have never got this job. Like, you the first black person to ever work in this department. Like, so basically, don't fuck it up." Like that's basically what he told me. But yeah, yeah, definitely. And then at work now, I'm working at this clinic doing this healthcare IT stuff in a
Mm-hmm.
white town. It's all white employees, and it's a couple of Nigerian cats I work with,
Mm-hmm.
and the manager's white, and she'll come to me and ask me like for help, and won't ask them. And I notice it. I just don't say nothing, but I notice it all the time, definitely, and definitely when your employer is like all white or it's like an all white staff.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's start there. Let's start. We got a lot of information for the rest of the show just based off of what
Mm-hmm.
you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand this right. You were working for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Another brother that happened to be there, also light skinned. You're the first person to work there. He comes and tells you he's been there since the '70s.
Yeah. The first person in that department ever that was black.
Okay, because so you work in
And
different
that
departments.
and that particular department, the guy was a concierge. He was an usher. So
Okay.
they would come dressed up in like a tuxedo during game days, and he'll pop in and like holler at me. He'll pull me to a hallway and holler at me. And he told me that. He was like, "Yo, you the first," because I had no idea.
Okay. So then you're light skinned and you. But did you think he was joking at first, or did you like believe him?
No, no, I believe him. I believe him.
You believe
I
him.
believe him.
Okay. So you believe him. You listen to what he has to say. Okay, and then let's kind of take it to another a step forward. Once you hear what he has to say, then you go to another job that has all white employees. And there are some other Nigerian. I'm assuming they're like Nigerian Americans. Are they like coming from Nigeria? They've been
No, they're from Nigeria. They've been over here for a little while. But she'll come up to me if she needs like a report. So I do like IT stuff in the healthcare field. So if she needs a report ran or she has a problem, she'll
Mm-hmm.
come grab me. I'm in another part of the clinic. She'll come all the way over here and grab me, bypass them and come grab me. And I noticed it, you know what I'm saying?
Huh.
And I was like, no, yo, like I know why. I just keep my mouth shut, but I always peep everything.
Okay.
So
So
I can see why I can see. So in that case, I can see why a darker complected brother will be like, damn, like, because they see it too.
mhm. Which is why I asked you that because typically, and it's funny you mentioned that. We've talked a little bit about my trips to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm very dark, as everybody knows. I have very African features. I look like
You
wherever I go, I look like one of them.
you could
So
pass. Yeah, you could
I could
pass
pass.
too.
Like until
Yeah.
I open my mouth, like I don't know. We'd have been in the USA for 400 years as African Americans. whoever my family was just fucking other slaves because I ain't got no white in me. I'm hella black. So when I go to Africa, I'm like one of them until I say something. Now I can have my U.S. passport and everything like that. If a person that is your skin color or a white person, I noticed that other blacks or other Africans, they are more trustworthy of of somebody like you than me. Like for
Really?
yes,
Really?
that is true.
Wow.
Now,
In
Cater,
Africa? In
oh yeah,
Africa?
in Africa, yeah, absolutely. It's even
Sheesh.
worse.
It's crazy.
In Africa, I would assume like if you were going to a restaurant and I were to go to a restaurant and we both get there at the same time, for example, they're gonna take, or if you get there a little after me, they'll take you before they'll take me. This is true. I've had this happen to me, and what I noticed even in South Africa, like if you are a colored person, which is like somebody like you would be considered colored, you wouldn't even be considered black in South Africa. You'd be considered like maybe colored.
Uh-huh.
So light skinned people, black folks don't really know like deep down, but people are going to be um more likely to trust you. I mean, look at some of our black leaders. Look at people
Mm-hmm.
like Malcolm X, uh, Booker T.
Shit.
Washington,
Shit.
W.E.B.
Obama lighter. He ain't
Obama.
dark. Yeah.
Yeah, so light skinned people are closer to white. So the closer you are to white, the more people trust you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so let's
But they're still not gonna trust us all the way. You know what?
no.
I read something the other day talking about if a black person tells a black person something, they won't believe it. But if a white person goes up and tells them the exact same thing, they're gonna take it as gospel. And I was like, I thought about it. I'm like, I posted on Instagram. I was like, damn, that's fucked up, but it's true. It's like
Well,
it's like we've been whitewashed, man, mentally.
I will say this: if a black person tells another black person, I think it depends on what shade that black person is. Like,
Mm.
if it's a like if it's a darker black person tell a black person, then listen. But if you're more closer to light skinned, you're more likely to believe them. Like, let's look at somebody talked about Elijah Muhammad.
Right.
Elijah Muhammad was, I mean, could the Nation of Islam get off the ground with somebody that was dark? It had that effect. I really don't
He
think
was
so.
light. Elijah was light.
Yeah, he was light skinned. So then
Farrakhan is light.
yeah, Farrakhan is like, and I got my ideas about Farrakhan a little bit on certain aspects, but
Oh
no,
God.
I'll leave it alone for right now. Farrakhan, he does have that, kind of hair a little straight. You know what I mean?
Farrakhan got the perm slick back.
Yeah, he kind of got that popping off. No, let me ask you. Let me ask you this: you say that you notice it, but you don't say anything.
I say so. I say I don't say anything at work,
Okay.
but I say something.
Okay, you say something. Okay, but you do notice that you. So basically, do you believe that you have light skin privilege?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Give me some situations in which you would say sometimes you do.
Work.
Work. Okay.
Non-black women.
Non-black women.
Mm, yeah, like you said, like if I tell somebody something, I could tell them the same thing a dark skinned person will tell them. They're
Okay.
probably more prone to believe, and this is anybody. They're probably more prone to believe me than over the dark skinned person.
Okay.
Because it's like a dark skinned person could be absolutely brilliant, and they won't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Like it's the same as we just told you the exact same thing.
Okay. So work, you have the opportunity that you feel to make more money. Non-black women, which is yeah, I think a lot of niggas want non-black women.
Yeah,
Trust you
that
more.
seems that seems to be the trend.
So then what you would say is on average, on average, you live a much better life. Now, what are some of the situations where that you don't have that privilege?
Light skinned women,
Okay.
because I don't know, they just think I'm not shit or some shit, or they think I'm a probably cheat on them or have another bitch on the side or something like that.
It's true, but I mean, it is.
but damn, but yeah, it's stuff like that. Even dark skinned women. Some dark skinned women only like dark skinned dudes.
Okay.
It just depends on the woman, man. It depends on. I think it's a case by case basis, but light skinned women on the whole love dark dudes. Now, if you're a light skinned dude, you happen to get a light skinned chick, you probably just caught her at the right time.
Okay. Let me say this real quick. It might offend somebody. When you say like work non black women trustworthy, and then like I don't think anybody, for the most part, this is gonna sound crazy. I think like a lot of black men don't give a damn what black women think anymore. I mean, I'm sorry, not for black men who are like upperly mobile and doing pretty
I
well.
mean, yeah.
It's not
If
like,
you got your shit together, like
yeah, niggas
I
not
don't
even
really,
really,
I
for the
might
most
listen to her,
part.
but I don't really give a fuck. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean,
worried.
I hate to say that. I mean,
It's true. Come on,
like niggas ain't really worried about trying to impress no black chicks these days. I mean, that's just really
no,
what it is. Like, I'm
no.
sorry, but if y'all
That's
listen
a
to
whole
this,
nother show, bro. We can go
it's,
forever about that.
a nigga will be way more worried about impressing a white woman or a
Oh yeah,
Brazilian woman
oh
or
no, ain't no
somebody
white.
else.
No, we worried about the foreign. That's what we want.
Yo, like, okay, you watch this
We
dude
want
B.
the foreign chicks.
You watch this dude B.A.5, right?
Yeah, the impersonator.
All right, now I'm gonna tell you like something that I noticed about his channel.
Hmm.
You notice when he always does his girlfriend skits, like your girls be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He ain't never ever got a black chick in those skits. Ever.
ever. Ever.
Never.
They'd be on the court like doing a little skit, like it'd be a light skinned chick or a little foreign chick.
Orange chick, white chick.
Where is he from? California?
Nah, he from Atlanta.
Okay, he's from Atlanta.
Yeah,
Damn. So you would think he had a black chick in there.
man, not
Oh
ever.
really?
Be a lot of black dudes in there, but when it comes to women, so that's why I'm saying like a lot of dudes is like, especially when they starting to get, doing really well.
Especially when you get some money, man, you can't
Yeah,
give niggas no money.
yeah,
Niggas
niggas.
don't know how to act.
So
Niggas is gonna turn on their people.
niggas.
That's one thing. I be
Yeah,
talking shit about black women. Y'all niggas know. If y'all on my Facebook page, I know a lot of y'all on my Facebook page. Y'all know I be talking shit. But I still date black women.
yeah, me too.
I'm dating a black woman now. She in DC. She fine as hell, and say she cool though. But I don't. You know what? I don't like ratchet ass black women. That's what it is. I don't like a ratchet bitch or a chick that don't know how to shut the fuck up. Like shit like that. But I love black women.
No, I do too, but I don't think niggas is really. Niggas
But niggas is not checking.
ain't
Again,
really
we
worried
ain't really
about like,
checking for. We
yeah,
ain't really checking for a black woman if we got some money, man.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, because I mean, that's another show, like you said. But so, I mean, when we talk about not having privilege of black women, I'm being like niggas ain't
Oh,
really.
I just thought about something. So even little young niggas, even little young rappers, like black rappers, ain't checking for black women. It's his little young ass nigga. He light skinned. YBN Namir.
Okay.
I know some of y'all probably heard of him, little dude. Look him up. He kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? He got some hits. Um, he got him a little foreign, little batch. He like 18, 19. His little foreign chick like 21, long ass hair, look like a fake ass Kim K. You know what I'm saying? Even them not checking for black women when they get some money. So it's crazy. It ain't even us our age. It's little young cats, man.
Hmm.
Same way.
Let me kind of get back to some of the other things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, because you think that you have a certain privilege with work, being trustworthy, okay, dark skinned men who are at your same level, like equal education, equal height, equal in looks, do you think that the brothers who are equally as motivated in you that they have an issue with you because of this, or do you think? I mean, is there? Do you feel like
Nah,
there's any? Okay,
nah. It's always the dudes that's doing worse than me.
okay,
If it's somebody like on my level, they might just do it as a fucking joke,
okay.
like a joke and shit. But um,
Do you
it's
throw
always
faces too? Because you seem like, I mean, you're a little arrogant. I mean,
No, I mean I don't know. If I'm just living a certain way, maybe that's throwing in their face. But I don't really brag and shit. I mean, I just do what I do.
Okay, okay.
I don't have time for that shit. Like I don't know.
What
But I am kind of arrogant.
kinda?
Nigga, you are too,
Mm,
nigga.
ugly nigga gotta be arrogant. Do me a favor, right?
You tell niggas ain't shit, huh?
Yeah, hold on a second. You guys, we got 289 people watching right now. Do me a favor, brothers. I got a lot of shows today. Um, hella shows, right? Because I'm backed up, man. I'm backed up, and so I got to do a lot of shows because you guys know, like I'm back in class, so I'm not able to do many of my shows during the night, which is why I'm missing the brother pill because I just can't. When I go to bed, I can't get back up. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta be in the house at 8 in the morning. So do me a favor, guys. Get the likes up on the video. We'll be on for another few minutes here because I got other shows lined up. So get the likes up. Give me 100 likes, 71 and 3 dislikes. Eat more fiber, O'Shea. Nigga, what do that got to do?
Hey man, time out. Hey,
What do
I
they got to
noticed
do
this.
with?
I noticed this shit too. Hey, y'all niggas that be in the chat, they be saying stupid ass shit. Quit doing that shit, man. Cause I'm a moderator. I'm gonna start blocking y'all niggas,
What was that about? Like
man.
you want
Nigga,
me to
eat
get
more
for it?
fiber. Stay
He's
on
a
topic,
moderator.
fellas.
I'm gonna time his ass out right now. Hold on,
Let's
let me
try
get
to
it.
stay on topic, fellas.
Yeah, hold on.
Cause
Let
that
me
shit
let me,
stupid, bro.
let me get it. And you got one more time, nigga. Nigga, see, what are you talking about?
Niggas is
I mean,
crazy,
eat more
man.
fiber, nigga. I'm still not doing all them goddamn shows. I still gotta sleep. That's just too cutting it too close.
Eat
Um,
more fiber.
let's kind of contrast it though, because you notice that black women black men typically don't take it as serious. Let me shout out this salute to the consistent positive building O'Shea and the funny stuff too. Thank you to brother AM1 out of Oakland. Let's talk about the differences you see between. And I had Rashida Strober on here yesterday. Did you see that? Did you know who that is?
Yeah, I seen her.
Okay,
I didn't see that episode, but
you've seen her on here before.
yeah, I seen her on there before. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
what
gonna go
is
back and watch it.
what is the difference between like the dark skinned men against light skinned men versus dark skinned black women against light skinned women? What have you noticed of the difference?
Um, so like I said, with the guys, it's like a subtle little jab, but it's nothing really serious. Like you know what I'm saying, we laugh it off, and we'll still probably just kick it. We can still probably kick it and go out and shit and have a good time. But with the women, they take that shit serious, bro. Like they be ready to fight, ready to scratch each other's eyes out, and because women are vain and women are all about looks, and women are competing for pretty much the same men. Like I don't think, as far as men, I don't feel like we're really competing with each other over women because we realize there's so many women out here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And as black men, we got our pick from black, white, Asian, whatever kind we want. So we don't really. I ain't never competed with no dudes over no women. I don't know. Maybe they competed with me and I didn't know, but I don't compete with guys over women.
But
I don't know about some of y'all, but out there, but I don't.
let me ask you. Shout out to brother Afro for the $5 super chat. Let me ask you this: have you had a situation where a light skinned and a dark skinned woman were fighting over you?
Yeah.
All right, story time. Story time.
I
You know I like story
story time.
times, right? Tell the story, nigga.
You know what? So I can think of two situations now. One was real life. This is college. I had just got out of college. I went back to Cleveland to start my internship that summer. I was doing an internship at this like rec center sportsplex back home, like right before I got a job with the Cavs. So I was already back home. Now they were still back at school 2 hours away. These chicks like was going back and forth on Facebook. Like I knew about it, but shit, I didn't give a fuck. I was still fucking both of them, and I told them like what was good. Like so, I thought everything was cool. I didn't care.
Okay.
They fought in the bar, and the one chick that wasn't my girlfriend, I was just like smashing. Like she was an AKA, so she had all her friends trying to jump the one, and then I had to get into it like, yo, like no, don't be doing this shit, and I mean, the conversation went much worse than that, but I'm like, man, y'all wilding, like y'all out of pocket. Then another one was like with a light skinned chick and a dark skinned chick, literally fist fought over me. I was only dealing with one of them though,
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, why are y'all fighting? Like, what's good? Like, I don't even like this girl like that. But I've seen light skinned chicks and dark skinned chicks really fight. Like it had nothing to do with me. I've seen them fight like my whole life.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it's much worse. I don't think the guys I've never seen. I'm sure it's happened, but personally, I've never fought a dark skinned dude over nothing like that. As far as jealousy, it just be subtle shots and like little like backhanded compliments, or it's like a compliment, but it's like you don't really mean that shit, nigga. You trying to be funny.
Did you get picked on by anybody when you were coming up or stuff like that?
Nah, not really.
Okay. Okay.
Like little bullshit that kids do, but like not really. I play sports and stuff, so I don't know. We all picked on each other.
So let me ask you this: did you get picked? Did you see? Let's transfer this. I did see like women that were like light skinned and pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I saw them getting fucked up.
I see them get fucked up. Yeah.
Did you? So you noticed that?
Yeah.
Can you? Okay, now why do you think that is?
Because they know that those they think so, and for some reason in the dark skinned chick's head, they think that girl got a better chance of getting the dudes they want.
Is it true?
Sometimes.
Give me, give me, give me, give me.
You know what? Personally, I love dark skinned women.
Okay.
Most of the time, I love dark skinned women. Like I prefer like a darker skinned woman over like a super light woman.
All right.
But that's me. Everybody don't feel that way. Like on the whole, niggas love some light skinned red bone. Like you heard Lil Wayne song back in the day.
All right.
Every girl like talking about long hair, thick red bone. Like niggas always rapping about some red bones. So I don't know. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this. As far as this issue, do you think that dark skinned men, although they throw little shots, they have some sort of pain because they know that white America and even black America as a whole have a total preferential treatment for light skinned guys? And do light skinned
Yeah, they got some pain and some. You know what? Some dark skinned guys are the ones that got picked on in school. Not me. It was a dark skinned guy. Like it was a guy I went to school with named Mike. He on my Facebook. I'm gonna tag him when I get off of here.
Okay,
I'm gonna tag him. I talk to him, but he was my nigga was black as fuck in school. Like they call him Black Mike, Purple, like all kind of shit. Like
Did you?
yeah, I call that nigga that. But that's my nigga though, you know what I'm saying? That was my legit friend, you know what I'm saying? We was cool. But he kind of like over the years, he turned that into like what he was known for. Like he kind of just embraced it. He ain't really he used to get mad about it, then he as he got older, he kind of like embraced it. And then when he got grown, it was just is what it was. But middle school, high school, they called this guy everything in the book every day. So I couldn't imagine coming to school and have to deal with that every day. It's crazy.
And you've already said that dark skinned women tend to be more liking you than light skinned women, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though my last two girlfriends were light skinned, and the chick I talked to, I had to show her to you. She's not light, but she's not dark either. She's kind of in between. But I've talked to some real black ass chicks, like chocolate. Like I like that shit. That's why I need to go to Africa, nigga, with you.
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna be out there, nigga, have me looking bad. Oh, who's your friend? What about me? I think I talked to your friend. Well, fuck you then, bitch. Yeah, I mean, see, I don't understand, like, this, man. I'm gonna do a video, right? And this is gonna be shout out to Gab talking. I see some of the moderators cover the thought. You know, like a lot of brothers who travel overseas. Shout out to my travel dudes, man. Like the y'all niggas that go to the DR and they go to Brazil. And I've been to Brazil.
Hey man, any of y'all DR Brazil cats that be going over there, holla at me, man. Because I think I'm trying to go to DR next month. Probably right after Christmas. What's it called? Sasua?
Yeah, it'd be popping out.
So y'all holla at me on Facebook. Send me a DM or inbox.
And it was funny, like when I was there in the States last year, you was in Inglewood at the same time. I was in Inglewood. I just couldn't. We were both in Inglewood at the same time in California.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah, you was there and I was there.
Well, my family lived there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm always out there. So my family has a house. My cousin got a house in Inglewood, right by where they're building the new Ram Stadium,
Yeah,
right there by the Forum.
bro. Yeah, it's where a Hollywood Park Casino used to be.
Yeah. So that he stays right there, but
My brother
his
stays right there, dog. Oh,
okay,
we
yeah,
was
they
like
stay
so
right
close
there.
to each other.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
And
shout out to.
then
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Ladera Heights too. His regular house is in Ladera.
Okay.
So they tore it down and building it back up, and they about to move back in there. So
But there, that's where they got I see a nigga. You call La see a nigga. I see a nigga.
La Cienega,
Yeah,
yeah.
they always man, a joke. I see a nigga. Let me say this real quick, man. And shout out to the super chat. Shout out to the brother Lavort. I'm gonna read this out. This is one of the things, right, with the Brazil and the DR niggas. Like a lot of niggas don't know. Africa is way for me. I've been trying to tell my brother Eric Ferris, man, like, yo, man, go to Africa, man. Because you know what? A lot of niggas that be in Brazil and these Dominican Republic, man. I'm about to do a video on y'all niggas, man. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of niggas in these little Latin countries, because y'all niggas stay hating on each other all the motherfucking time. Like, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
It be niggas like and niggas be doing too much hating. The Brazil, Colombia, the DR niggas. All you niggas, man. That's why I don't fuck with y'all niggas like that, man. That's why I go to Africa. That's why when I show up, like when I showed up to Brazil, man, I never let niggas know until I get there. Cause I don't want to I
Right.
want to see you motherfuckers, dog. I don't like all that bullshit, nigga. I'm not spending $2,000 meeting up with you niggas to go. And all you niggas do, you niggas be in these little forums and you chats in these little bitch ass groups, hating on each other all the motherfucking time, talking shit about each other. And y'all niggas be out there doing too much, man. You niggas leave the USA, talk about leaving the Matrix, then you
You
niggas
still hate.
stay the fuck over there. You know what I'm saying? And be hating on each other all in a foreign country doing the same ass bullshit. That's why I don't fuck with y'all niggas like that, man. For real. I'm gonna do a video on that. You niggas see, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. A lot of you travel niggas, bro, you need to come down here. Nah, nigga. Not if you gonna be there, I'm not going. And shit. And if I did go, nigga, I wouldn't, unless I really motherfucking knew you or something like High Def or somebody like that. Y'all come,
Right.
but like a lot of you other niggas, man, like some of you niggas is weird, bruh. You know what I mean? Straight the fuck up. That's why I go to Africa. Like I know I'm not gonna run into you niggas in Tanzania. I know I ain't gonna run into you niggas in Africa, and that's why you niggas be fucking up, because that's where all the bitches be at. They be thick as fuck, looking hella good. Yo, oh, I'm gonna go to DR. All you niggas stay in DR, and then you niggas being all your DR drama and Brazil drama be all on Facebook. It be all on YouTube. You niggas stay hating on each other on that bullshit. Man, that's why I stay ain't going to Africa so much. I don't fuck with y'all niggas like that, man. All you niggas be hella extra, bro. And I'm about to make a video about that about you niggas. You niggas think I forgot, nigga? I know you niggas is messy.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Y'all should be going over there to get some hoes, like not to be hating on each other.
You niggas be out there scamming each
Y'all,
other and shit.
y'all niggas can do. Y'all can hate on each other here, man. Like
Right.
in America, like why you hating on each other? That's weird.
They be going over there bumming it out. A lot of niggas fronting, acting like they got money. They don't have no money. You mean
Right.
niggas be over there hating on each other all the fucking time. This shit goes on daily though. Like daily, these niggas do this every motherfucking day over there.
Yeah.
That shit be all on you. And that's why I don't fuck with them niggas like that. But anyway, so that's why I said, man, go to Africa. You know what I mean? Go to Africa because you won't run into other dusty motherfucking niggas. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Go to Africa. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna run into no nigga. It's so good when you run into Africa. Don't nobody really know you. Go over there. You know what I'm saying? Hella fat asses. You can get your business on. You can communicate with motherfuckers. You can get shit started. You can really build over there instead of just tricking all the goddamn time. But
Right.
oh, Aaron said, is this the bro with the broke jump shot? Yeah, his bro. You talking about from they remember you from the first thirst box. I said your name.
Who was that, Aaron?
Yeah, now his jump shot ain't broke. Okay, I shared it. It do look kind of broke though, but it be going in.
He said it look broke. Hey man, no, I can shoot. I can shoot, man. I've always been a shooter, man.
You the only nigga that will record yourself shooting free throws and then put it on Facebook. Like, who?
I'm gonna put up some 5-on-5 action this week because we playing on Monday.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna type it.
Let me record my
playing on Monday.
making this free throw. So all Facebook will like this video because I'm making free throws and shit. Like they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna give him some pussy. He made a free throw.
Y'all crazy.
Well, anyways, man. Well, listen, man. You know, my bad for yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You gave a great show. Anything you want to say? Because I got like 4 more of these motherfuckers to do tonight.
Yeah, we got to tape some more shows regularly, man. It's been too long. It's been like a year, so. I mean, we always talk on Facebook and off of Facebook, but we gotta cook. We gotta cook up, man. So,
My boy,
yeah.
Gerald, we used to hoop when we was little. He said, "O'Shea got that white boy jumper." I used to be hooping like back in the day.
O'Shea what? O'Shea
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
wet jumper.
Be out, nigga. I used to be out there, nigga, pump faking the shit out you niggas, man. Y'all be flying in, backdoor cutting you motherfuckers off. Really playing.
O'Shea fundamental with it.
Yeah, I'll be out there, nigga, hitting you niggas with screens and bounce pass. God damn that nigga! Fuck, he plays like John Stockton.
Hell no.
I'm serious, nigga.
Hell no.
To the cup on you every time.
That's what's up.
I used to have niggas flying, niggas be dunking and shit. I be pump faked up. You way over there? I'm trying. I mean, but for real, I was playing fundamentals. You play fundamentals with niggas, man. You can always win because them motherfuckers don't know. They don't really understand like all that.
Oh, you know, I know.
All the windmills, man, bro. Listen,
we don't want to do no fun. Everybody want to. Well, now they want to shoot threes now because Steph Curry doing it. But back in the day, everybody want to try to do. Everybody used to want to do the fucking Allen Iverson crossover. Niggas couldn't even fucking dribble. Like, nigga, learn how to dribble with your left hand first before you try to be doing a crossover, man. Everybody wanted to do the Allen Iverson, man. That shit's crazy, man.
Man, yeah, I get out there. Let me just shout out the super chats real quick, man. And guys, I got another show right after this. Shout out to Lavord. Stop the show. Got to show some love. Light skin and dark skin brothers unite. Form Niggatron. Shout out to the brother. Peace and love. O'Shea. Turf Orca. Borpo was my father's complexion. Shout out to the brother. Obi. Guale. Hey, reverberations. Little by little. Keep going. Thank you so much, bro. Afro. Thank you. Thanks to all the brothers, man, for the support, guys. Appreciate you guys for the show. Yeah. So I'm got the British dude. Then I got the Sasua dude. Then I got Obsidian. So I got 3 more.
Who the Sasua dude? Taylor Made Dreams?
Nah. This dude.
It's another cat?
It's another cat. But I'm not gonna kick it with none of these niggas though. I'm not. I mean, any of you niggas going to the DR, I'm not going. You DR niggas are the worst. A lot of y'all niggas are the worst, man. Like I'm highly disappointed, man. How you niggas be out there acting out, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all shouldn't even be over there for that, man. All them chicks over there, y'all should be over there.
Yeah, but these
like my boy, dude. My boy. So shout out to my boy Jason. He watch the channel too, man. My boy Jason go there once or twice a month. He'll get a little villa. He be by himself. You know what I'm saying? He move by himself. That's how he move. He always traveling. This nigga have like 6 chicks in the house, butt ass naked, cooking him food, fucking. That's what y'all should be over there for. Y'all niggas over there hating on each other, fighting. That's
you be a nigga that be over there living and shit and like going over there like same thing with Brazil, man. You can't be going over there killing with them niggas, man. You got to just go and do your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Be moving places. You niggas be in that bullshit, but anyways, listen, man. I appreciate all you brothers, man, for real. Thank you guys. I'm gonna be right back live with the UK dudes for an hour. I'm gonna get them an hour because I ain't got time for that long-winded shit. And then I got 3 more shows, dog. Jesus, deliver me. So peace out.
Arsenio Hall, man.
And I know I got the Thirst Box coming out tonight. Yeah. What up, everybody? So see you on the other channel, O'Shea Vlogcast. Peace out. I'm out.
All right, y'all.